We're going to call it a Calamari Puttanesca.
Okay, wow, this is really hot.
Ooh, yes, that's good, that's good. Hi. Hi, everyone.
Oh, this was such a lovely night.
I am really excited for today because I am reuniting with one of my closest friends who also happens to be a very, very busy celebrity chef in the United States and Canada. And also, he is just this amazing, amazing person who's always so much fun. Jordan, get on board.
What's up?
Good morning from the Philippines. Gnocchi is the cutest thing.
Say hi, Gnocchi. Say hi.
I'm really nervous for today.
Why?
I feel like it's been so long since our last kitchen collab together,
True.
and you have been the busiest chef ever. I have to give Jordan 10,000% credit for giving me the confidence to actually cook with you guys.
This is going to be the easiest, without a doubt, the easiest thing that we've ever done together. Because...
Easier than adobo.
Yeah, I swear, it's literally just as easy as it. It's essentially, it's kind of like a puttanesca a little bit. Like it's a variation of that. So we're going to call it a Calamari Puttanesca.
All my ingredients are here.
Calamari, unsalted butter, onion, green olives, garlic, kosher salt, black pepper, white sugar, chili flakes, bay leaves, tomatoes, lemon, basil, parsley.
So first off, you have your pot.
So this is from Metro Cookware. I absolutely love this brand. You can find it anywhere nationwide here in the Philippines.
Everything basically just goes in there. You're going to need a lid for that pot since you don't have an oven. But it's okay, you can leave it there. Right now it should be on the highest heat. I'm going to take my hand, wet it with a little bit of water, and then just like splash it into the pot. Hear like a hot sizzle, that means it's ready to go. Okay, it's hot, let's go. Throw your butter in with your onions together. Let's go.
Okay, wow, this is really hot.
Ooh, yes, that's good, that's good. High heat is good. Okay, now add your olives and your garlic together. And then stir it. Yeah, stir it a lot. There you go. Perfect. You're adding salt, pepper.
Okay.
And then you have the red chili flakes. Are your onions getting translucent and a little bit dark brown?
So that's what it's looking like.
Perfect. That looks good. Okay, now you're going to throw in your calamari. Make sure your heat is on the highest setting it can be. Because here's the
burn, Jordan?
I promise it won't burn. Here's the reason why. You want your pot on super high because what's happening is as you add more ingredients, it's lowering the temperature of the pot. It's bringing it down. So you want to keep it as high as you can the entire time. That way everything stays hot and the cooking process continues.
So is this what slow cooking is about? Because today for the Worldwide Fun for Nation, we're actually talking about slow cooking. We know about fast food, but what is slow food?
We're doing slow cooking for the WWF right now, the World Wildlife Foundation. And what we're doing is we're starting the cooking process and then we're going to slow cook it in the oven. But in KC's stance, she's just going to leave it slow cooking on the stove top. Okay. So what we're doing right now is we're breaking down all the protein so that it becomes nice and tender. But we got to work quickly. Okay. So you're going to add, ready? 2 bay leaves. Throw that in. Then you're going to throw in your tomatoes.
I gotta chop some more up, I think.
How many tomatoes do you have?
Well, I have like 2, but I only chopped up 1.
Oh yeah. And you can just rough cut it because we're gonna braise it, and it's all gonna break down anyway. And then you're gonna throw in your wine.
Woo!
Pour about 1/4 of the bottle in.
Water. Okay.
1 large glass. That's good. That's good.
Yes.
Perfect. In terms of your lemon, how much do you have right now?
I have a whole lemon.
Okay, so you're gonna cut it in half and you're gonna squeeze. And here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna squeeze both halves in
Right.
like this, and then you're gonna throw the halves inside once they're squeezed.
What?
Yep.
With the skin and everything?
With the skin. So here's why. The bitterness from the skin and the rind is really gonna help with kind of balance out all these flavors, and then that acidity is gonna help brighten up everything and really accent the calamari. Just like that. Put it right in. There you go.
Woo-hoo, this is fun.
Is it boiling?
Yes.
Okay. Turn it down to the medium low, airing more on the lower side of medium low.
Okay, okay.
And we're gonna put a lid on it, and we're just gonna let this braise. Let me see it. Perfect.
Yes,
Perfect.
yes.
Okay.
So this is my fire. This is my flame right now. Is that okay?
A little bit lower. A little bit lower. There you go.
Okay.
We were gonna originally do a like 20-minute braise in the oven, and that's where the slow cooking process comes in. The whole point of this right now for the World Wildlife Foundation, the WWF, is that we're trying to teach kind of slow cooking, methodical methods that aren't too harsh on the environment, as you can see from KC's shirt. So, the whole slow cooking process here, what we're doing is we are slowly breaking down the proteins over an extended period of time. What this does is it renders out some of the fat, renders out the juices from the tendons, and it tenderizes everything in a low and slow process while breaking down the proteins. So that's what's happening right now. So we're going to try to mimic that process that we would originally do in the oven. We're doing that on the stove top. We're just going to let it go like this. And you're going to want to do this for about, maybe 12 to 15 minutes. That's it.
Okay, so that's perfect because I have some fast talk questions for you.
For me or for you? Because I have the questions too. So maybe what we should do is do you want to alternate, like you do one, I do one, and then we just go?
Okay, so I never actually went through the list. So I collated some things that people wanted to ask you. And yes. But it's basically all the things that I kind of told you about on text. So what is best partnered with coffee?
Sugar, because I like things sweet.
Oh, okay. Good enough. Okay.
My turn.
Okay.
If you had to pick French baguette or the best cooked rice, which one?
Okay, steamed rice. Like the best Filipino grown rice.
Respect. Okay, done. All right, your turn.
What pairs best with chocolate?
Wine. And you're drinking it.
Really? Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, my turn.
So your turn.
Every single person, literally every single person on that is commenting has, or at least every other person has said this. Because I don't know who these people are. Everyone keeps saying that I look like two people from the Philippines, and I don't know who these two guys are. Okay? And it just keeps saying Sam and Piolo. I don't know who these two people are. Who are these people?
Two of my friends in the industry do kind of, it is a mix because you are very people are saying you're super, what's the word in Tagalog? Yung artistahin. So we're obsessed with movies, with actors over here. It's kind of like in India how people are obsessed with Bollywood and Bollywood actors.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So you are very screen-friendly, photogenic, and people think you're an actor, but you kind of are. You are a celebrity chef, and Jordan is one of the top celebrity chefs, and also People Magazine's sexiest chefs in the U.S. So we are talking to a big-time celebrity over here. I'm very, very lucky to call him my friend. And I can't wait to see your powers over in LA or New York when I come over. What best pairs with a chef?
A hungry person, stomach, someone that just wants to eat. That's the best thing to pair with a chef. Done. Oh, wait, hold on. Real quick, stop what we're doing. Stir the calamari.
This actually looks super good. So this is best paired with rice, right?
Ooh, that looks good.
It does look good actually. And you know what? The squid is malambot. Hindi siya matigas, guys. Hindi siya rubbery, hindi siya makunat. Ang in-expect ko kasi when we were doing this slow cooking was titigas yung pusit. But actually, surprisingly enough, it's malambot and it's super, super tender actually.
And by the way, I think I overestimated it. I don't think we'll need 15 minutes. I think we'll only need 5 more minutes. Oh wait, did you add the sugar? I forgot. Did you add the sugar?
No, you didn't put sugar.
My bad. Sorry. Can you add the sugar now? I just added mine.
Just a pinch.
Yeah. It should mellow
And then
out.
maybe a little more salt and pepper.
And pepper. Yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna put in here because I want to taste that like spicy kick. I think I'm gonna use my favorite chili garlic. We have put these.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my cousin. So listen, George. And it's called the King's Chili Garlic. So I'm gonna put some of this because George said to put chili flakes, but instead
Hold on, no.
chili
Put like
flakes.
a whole table. No, put more. That I think I know kind of what you're talking about. Put like a big tablespoon in there. That's gonna only make it better.
So
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
do I still cover that?
Yeah. So stir it around. Because your pot is a little bit smaller and you're using fresh tomatoes, remove 1/2 of the lemon and then put the lid on. Put it back down to medium low, and then we're gonna wait 2 more minutes and we're done. Okay. So I think we have enough time for 2 more questions each. You start. 2 more questions.
If you could only eat one dish for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I think it would be my Lola's pork skewers with rice and suka.
Oh.
I'm not
Philippine
just
pork
saying
barbecue?
that because it's her. Like, I could straight up eat that every day until I die. For real. So outside of the Philippines, what is your favorite city?
Paris is definitely always like, it has my heart, you know? Yeah, it would be Paris. Okay,
Amy.
have you ever cooked a dish that was so bad you couldn't eat it?
Yeah, 100%. Okay, and here's why. Because as a chef, I don't like to make things based on recipes. Like, if I try something, I'll try it and then try to recreate it without Googling it, without looking it up, without asking a chef. So, I remember the first time I ever tried to make pork belly, or in Tagalog, I believe it's lechon kawali. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first time I ever tried to make it, it was terrible. It was undercooked. It was so hard and tough. The fat was gross. It was just terrible. And that's one of many, because I like to
But
experiment.
how hard is it I'm not the chef here, I would probably mess it up too, but how hard is it for an actual chef to fry up pork belly?
I'm more talking about when I guess 3 or 4, 5, 6 years ago, when I was still understanding things. But even now, now baking, I bet you I would fail and it would taste disgusting.
No,
So
I don't believe it. I don't believe a single drop of what you're saying.
best part is we're done. Turn off the heat. Ready to
Perfect.
rock. What I want you to do is pick 10 basil leaves and then get 3 sprigs of parsley. And then
I am proud to say this came from my balcony.
nice.
I literally went on a dinner date and I had mussels and fries and I was like, oh, this was such a lovely night.
Hi everyone. So here's what you're gonna do. So take the greens, throw it in, mix it all about. We're done.
Okay, so you just pour the whole thing on top of the rice?
Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. I have a big bowl.
So
So mine looks like this.
Oh, this works with bread too, like tapas, right?
Yeah.
Your approval?
That looks good. Okay, go.
Okay. It's piping hot.
It's hot. Alright, what are you eating there?
Wow, it feels like, is this an Italian dish?
It is.
It's
Ooh,
really
that's
tasty.
nice.
Usually over here, we only cook squid inihaw na pusit, grilled squid, or adobong pusit, or maybe fried. But we've never cooked it. We don't really cook it with tomato and wine. This is a very Mediterranean type of dish, but it works so well and anyone can do it. And I think it does work well with bread, but can also work well with rice.
It does. It's good, right?
Thank you so much for not only being my friend, but for doing this for the worldwide
fun for nature, slow cooking at its best, easy, accessible, reachable, yummy, and all local produce except for maybe the wine, but not really because this wine is grown by a Filipino. So this is all local produce. The pusit is from Marv's Boqueria, and all of these like basils and parsley and all of that are from my balcony. And Buding's chili garlic is by my cousins who are Filipino and over here. So guys, support local. Make Mediterranean dishes or international dishes with local produce, and of course with the most amazing international Filipino international chefs like Jordan. So thanks, Jordan, for being here and for supporting the worldwide fund for nature.
Of
All right,
course.
I'll see you soon.
Thanks. I'll see you soon. Good job. Peace.
Hi, Miss Liz. Thank you so much for joining me.
Can you explain to all of us kung ano ba talaga yung heirloom recipe or itong slow food na tinatawag?
Heirloom recipes are recipes that are passed on from generation to generation. And they usually reek of history, culture, and passion. They also include heirloom ingredients. Ito yung mga variety ng livestock, ng vegetables, ng fruits that existed even before the commercial varieties. So they are not genetically engineered, walang GMO.
Ano po yung connection nun sa pagluto natin ng mga passed down recipes na galing pa sa mga lola natin?
Mga heirloom recipes, they are good examples of slow food.
Ano po ba talaga ang tinatawag na slow food? Kasi po, fast food po yung uso dito.
Slow food, it is food that is good, clean, and fair. So when we say good, it's rich in flavor, it's fresh, patok siya sa panlasa. And when we say it's clean, less yung food miles niya. It respects the seasonality of food. It has zero chemical pesticides or fertilizers.
Kung ang fast food is mabilisang pag-order at pagluto at pagkain, ang kabaliktaran nun is slow food. Meaning, siya po ay like what you said, fresh food. Wala po masyadong processed, di po ba? And at the same time, very healthy siya sa katawan.
Kapag sinabing fast food, ang pumapasok po sa isip ng mga tao is unhealthy. Pero hindi naman po lahat ng fast food unhealthy, di po ba?
Yes, oo, hindi naman. Actually, there are types of slow food na can be prepared fast, quickly. So, kasi kaya lang siya tinawag na slow food kasi may proseso. There is respect to the process. Meron ding respect sa seasonality of food. So, you would really wait considerable amount of time para ma-produce yung pagkain or yung ingredients na gagamitin mo for a certain dish. And yun nga, meron ding appreciation dun sa pagkain. You celebrate it. Hindi mo lang siya kinain out of rush or dahil under pressure ka ng work.
Hindi yung eat and go, hindi ganon. Pero Miss Liz, bakit meron tayong concept na pag sinabing slow food, mas mahal ba to sa fast food na napakamura lang din natin nabibili? Or hindi naman po?
Not necessarily. Actually, kasi ngayon, meron ng trend na pwede mo talagang i-grow yung sarili mong pagkain, di ba? And pasok yun sa slow food. Especially during the pandemic, ang daming plantitos, ang daming plantitas. And if people can grow ornamental plants, why not grow your herbs, di ba? Your vegetables, like what you do, di ba? You grow your herbs in your balcony. So, pwede yung gawin ng ordinaryong tao. And it's cheaper, it's fresher that way. Alam mo kung saan nanggaling yung pagkain.
How can people enjoy yung concept ng slow food during this pandemic?
Ngayong may pandemic, we have more time to prepare our own food, right? Aside from nasabi ko kanina na we can grow our own crops, we can also buy local and seasonal produce. Ito yung mga sustainably grown produce. And that way, you're also supporting local economies. And also, para matawag ng slow food, you also reach out to your grandparents, to your titos, to your titas, to your ninongs and ninangs, and learn more about the recipes na kinalakihan nila na baka hindi ka familiar with these, di ba? So, learn about these recipes own them too. At lastly, ipasa mo rin yung recipes na yon sa family members, sa friends. That way, you're making the recipe sustainable in every sense of the word.
Galing! Kasi actually, dun sa episode namin today ni Chef Jordan, ang tanong kasi ng fans is, if you only had one dish for the rest of your life, yun na yung kakainin mo, what would it be? Ang sagot niya talaga, my Lola's Pork Barbecue. Napansin ko nga po na lahat ng mga guests ko sa Kitchen Collabs, ang mga recipes na tinuturo nila sa akin at sa audience are also dishes na natutunan lang din nila. So, there are a lot of ways pala na hindi natin iniisip na way yun to help Filipinos or help each other make the farmers' jobs worth it. Kasi ginagamit natin yung produce na tinatanim nila at pinaghihirapan nila. Ano kaya po ang examples ng mga heirloom recipes na slow-cooked food na pwede natin matutunan or madiscover?
You are from Pampanga, right? Sa Pampanga, you have brinque. It's the glutinous rice cooked with chicken and other vegetables. So, sinasabi ito ay very Pampanga. It shouldn't include daw seafood, sabi nung ibang mga purists. Kasi nga naman, in Pampanga, you don't have coastline. So, kung ano yung mga natatagpuan talagang produce, livestock na pwedeng isahog doon, yun yung makikita mo sa bringhe. So, that's one. In Batangas, we have adobo sa dilaw because abundant sa amin ang turmeric. Sa Laguna, abundant ang buko. So, nagsimula doon yung buko pie.
Oo nga, no? Parang it depends din on each city kung ano yung masyadong tumutubo doon. And then, yun yung talagang pwedeng gamitin for the recipes there. So, that's not just supporting local or seasonal produce. That's actually micro pa nga eh. Diba? It's local but not just Philippine. It's per town or per city. Thank you for allowing us to look closer and zooming in on what is available on a micro level here in our country.
I want to share that every one of us should be voting with our fork when we eat. And when we say we vote with our fork, we choose sustainably grown food and support our local economies and care for the environment. So it's an intentional act. And by doing that, our health, our communities, our future generations, and our planet will thank us for it.
Vote with your fork! I love that! So let's just be conscious of our connection, not just to our planet Earth, but to each other. Remember that whenever we buy local, whenever we support or look for seasonal produce, we are not just buying the produce and avoiding food waste. We're also supporting each other. We're supporting our farmers, our fishermen, our communities. No matter where in the world we end up or no matter where in the world we grew up, were born, or are from, if you have the Filipino in you, guys, just remember to keep close to your roots, even just through food. The food that we eat tells the story of what things we've gone through as a nation and our history. So thank you so much, Miss Liz, for reminding us of our connection, our human connection with food, and for allowing us this time to focus on the recipes that are passed down to us by our ancestors or the recipes that are available in this country, the Philippines. We can't wait to discover more with the Worldwide Fund for Nature. Thank you guys again for watching. Thank you, Miss Liz, and
Thank you for having me. Bye!